and welcome to Stories with Wanda. We're going to read a book called The Runaway Teddy Bear by Ginnie Hofmann. The Runaway Teddy Bear. Arthur is Andy's teddy bear. He likes to be with Andy all the time. But Andy has other friends too, and sometimes he goes off to play with them without Arthur. Andy would rather play with those kids than with me, Arthur said to himself. Well, I'm tired of being left behind, and I'm tired of being just a teddy bear. I wish I was a real bear, thought Arthur. Then he had an idea. I will go to the forest where the real bears live, and I will stay there forever. Arthur packed some clothes in his knapsack and some lunch in his lunchbox. Then he tiptoed out of the house. I'll meet new friends who will play with me, thought Arthur. I'll find honey and pick blackberries and catch fish for my dinner. I'll sleep in a nice warm cave with all the other bears. It was dark by the time Arthur reached the forest. All he could see were many bright eyes peering out at him. Arthur shivered and thought, maybe I should go home. But he went into the forest anyway. A big moose scowled and sniffed at Arthur. A porcupine chased him up a tree. Go away, cried Arthur. That's my lunch you're eating. Arthur wanted to get down, but he was scared. Just then, a real bear came by. Don't be afraid, said the bear. Jump down and I will catch you. So that is what Arthur did. Thank you, said Arthur. May I come and live with you? Well, you're awfully small and funny looking, said the big bear, but I guess you can come along. The big bear put Arthur on his shoulder and waded across a river. They went deeper and deeper into the dark forest until they came to the cave of the real bears. The big bear crawled inside, and Arthur followed after him. Arthur introduced himself to all the other bears. Hello, I am Arthur the teddy bear, he said politely, and I'd like to come live with you. The bears stared at Arthur and growled. The biggest bear said, Look at him. What a strange little fellow. Well, teddy bear, you can try it for one day. That night, the bears slept snugly in their thick fur coats, while Arthur shivered and hugged himself to keep warm. Ooh, I'm cold, said Arthur. I wish I was in my own bed. The next morning, the bears went looking for food, and Arthur tagged along behind them. They found a beehive in an old hollow tree. The bears started eating the honey, but before Arthur could get any, the angry bees chased him away. The bears found some delicious blackberries, but Arthur got caught in the brambles. Ouch, he wailed. It's very prickly here. Later, they spotted a picnic table all set for lunch. The bears were gobbling up the food when suddenly the campers returned. The bears grabbed the food and ran. Wait for me, cried Arthur. I can't run as fast as you. The bears scrambled across a log. Below them, the river rushed by. "Oh, oh, this is very slippery," cried Arthur. "I think I'm going to fall." Arthur landed in the water with a big splash. "Help!" he shouted, but the bears did not hear him. If only Andy were here to save him, he thought. Arthur did not know it, but Andy had been looking for him everywhere. Under the tree, in the park, even in the attic of the house. When night came, Andy had to go to bed, but the next morning he set out again to find his lost teddy bear. Andy was walking by the riverbank when he saw something red in the water. His heart started pounding. Was that Arthur? Arthur's jacket? And was that Arthur inside the jacket? "Arthur, it is you," cried Andy. "How did you get here in the river?" "I'm so happy I found you," cried Andy. Who do you think is glad to be home now? Arthur is. And that's the end of the story. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again soon.